Most people walk into Sam's Club and leave with bulk deals. But buried in those aisles are products so well built, so reliable, they'll outlast almost everything else in your house. And most shoppers have no clue. Today, we're revealing 10 Sam's Club items that last for years, and some of them, so durable, they might be the last ones you ever buy. 10. Seville Classics Ultra HD Steel Cabinet System. If you're looking for something at Sam's Club that actually lives up to the hype, this is it. The Seville Classics Ultra HD Steel Cabinet System, available right now at Sam's Club, is one of those rare finds that delivers exactly what it promises: long-term durability. We're talking heavy-duty steel cabinets, a solid wood workbench, and hardware that's been tested by real people through real life, not just showroom setups. In a time when most garage storage lasts maybe a year or two before collapsing, this one's still standing strong after a decade. And if you're reorganizing for fall this October, there's no smarter investment for your home. One Sam's Club member shared that his Seville system went through 2 moves, survived a leaky roof, and even took a hit from a ladder that came crashing down during a DIY fail. And yet, not a scratch. This isn't some flimsy cabinet you regret buying. It's the kind of storage that actually keeps your gear safe, your space clean, and your garage from turning into a chaos zone every time the seasons change. In October, with the holidays approaching, having real storage is more than helpful. It's a game changer. Yes, it costs around $700, and that might give you pause. But how many times have you replaced cheap plastic shelves or sagging workbenches over the years? Add that up. This is a one-time buy that pays for itself in a peace of mind and long-term savings. So here's the question. Are you finally ready to stop buying good enough and start owning something built to last? Because this Sam's Club exclusive isn't just a cabinet system, it's a long-term solution. 9. Pyrex Glass Storage. Set if you're still using plastic containers that warp in the microwave, stain with tomato sauce, or mysteriously lose their lids. Stop. Right now. Because Sam's Club offers the Pyrex Glass Storage Set, and it's hands down one of the smartest long-term buys you can make for your kitchen. These aren't your average food containers. They're oven-safe, freezer-safe, drop-resistant glass that lasts through years of daily use. In a world where cheap plastic ends up in the trash every few months, this Pyrex set is built to last years. One Sam's Club shopper shared that her Pyrex containers survived 8 years of weekly meal prepping, 2 toddlers constantly dropping them, and the occasional late-night fumble from the fridge to the floor. Still no chips, cracks, or funky odors. And here's the best part. They go from freezer to microwave to oven without flinching. No warping, no melted lids, no chemical smells. October's the month when comfort food is back on the menu. Soups, casseroles, baked pasta, and these containers are made for that kind of life. Yes, they're a bit more expensive than plastic, but ask yourself this: how many times have you thrown away a stained, cracked, or misshapen plastic tub? Add it up over the years. This Pyrex set from Sam's Club saves you money, time, and frustration for good. So, what would it feel like to finally stop digging through a drawer full of mismatched lids? To open your fridge and see real, clean, reliable storage? That's what you get with Pyrex, and it starts with one smart choice this October. Real talk. If you're tired of wasting money on junk that breaks or needs replacing every year, stop scrolling. Hit that like button and subscribe to Frugal Daily right now. We post real deals, real savings, and exactly what big stores don't want you to know. You've seen 9, but the next ones? They're the reason you clicked this video. 8. High-performance roto-molded cooler. Bite, Members Mark, or Lifetime. If you're looking for a cooler that actually lasts for years, not months, this is it. The high-performance roto-molded cooler, found at Sam's Club, isn't just built to keep your drinks cold. It's built to outlast cheap alternatives by a mile. It holds ice for up to 7 days, shrugs off extreme weather, and doesn't crack or leak like the ones you've had to replace every summer. This is the kind of cooler that becomes part of your outdoor gear for good, not just until next season. Forget soft plastic and flimsy handles. This thing is solid, insulated like a vault, and made for serious use. Tailgates, road trips, hunting weekends, and backyard cookouts. One customer said he left his in the back of his truck for 5 days, in full sun, and when he finally opened it, still full of ice. That's not hype. That's real, rugged performance that delivers every single time. Yes, the price is higher than a basic model, but you'll never have to replace it. This October, while most people are switching out worn-down summer gear, you could be investing in something built to last year after year. So let me ask you, how many coolers have you thrown out in the past 5 years? Maybe it's time to buy one that actually earns its spot in your garage. 7. Cast iron. Skillet or griddle. Lodge, Tramontina. Some Sam's Club items aren't just long-lasting, they're practically indestructible, and this is one of them. The cast iron skillet or griddle, whether it's from Lodge or Tramontina, isn't just a kitchen tool. It's an heirloom in the making. Properly seasoned, it lasts not for years, but for generations. This is the kind of pan you use today, your kids inherit tomorrow, and your grandkids cook Sunday breakfast on decades from now. If you're done replacing warped non-stick pans every few seasons, this is your forever solution. One Sam's Club customer said his Lodge skillet has outlasted 2 stoves, a kitchen remodel, and yes, even some relationships. It's been dropped, overheated, scrubbed, and baked, and it still delivers perfect sears and crispy edges. And in October, when hearty meals take center stage, think cornbread, roasted vegetables, skillet pies, there's no better tool to own. Cast iron holds heat like nothing else, cooks evenly, and only gets better with time. It's not a trendy gadget. It's the opposite, and that's exactly why it works. Sure, it might weigh more and require a little more care than cheap alternatives. But ask yourself, would you rather buy one tool once or keep wasting money on replacements that barely last a year? This isn't about nostalgia, it's about value that compounds. A Sam's Club cast iron skillet or griddle doesn't just last. It becomes part of your family routine. And honestly, how many kitchen items can you say that about? 6. Flexzilla garden hose. This is hands down one of the most underrated, long-lasting items at Sam's Club. And if you've ever fought with a hose that kinks, leaks, or snaps in cold weather, you'll understand why. The Flexzilla garden hose isn't just another green tube. It's engineered with a hybrid polymer material that stays flexible year-round, doesn't crack, and resists twisting no matter the temperature. Most garden hoses last a season or two. This one? It'll stick with you for years, through every October leaf cleanup and summer flower bed. One man from Michigan shared that his Flexzilla endured 10-degree winters, blazing July heat, and still worked like new. No stiffness, no leaks, no tangles. Think about that. Most hoses start to curl up and split just from being left in the sun. This one's different. It's built to handle abuse and keep performing. If you've got a yard, garden, or even just an outdoor patio to rinse, this is the hose that makes you stop dreading the chore. It doesn't just do the job, it makes the job easier. Yes, it costs more than the basic models hanging on the hardware aisle. But how many cheap hoses have you replaced in the last 5 years? The ones that feel stiff by Halloween and useless by spring? With Flexzilla, that cycle ends. So tell me, isn't it time you stopped fighting your garden hose and started owning one that actually works? Because the second you try this, you'll never settle for a bargain bin hose again. 5. Heavy-duty LED shop light. Honeywell, Westinghouse. If you're tired of flickering garage lights or bulbs that burn out every few months, Sam's Club has a solution that finally puts an end to the cycle. The heavy-duty LED shop light, from trusted brands like Honeywell or Westinghouse, is built to last 50,000 hours. That's not a typo. That's more than 5 years of non-stop, bright, reliable lighting. It's not just for your workshop. It's for any space where you want to install it once and never think about it again. For anyone over 50 who's done enough crawling up ladders, replacing bulbs, this one's for you. One customer said he installed these LED lights in his garage 8 years ago and hasn't touched them since. No buzzing, no dimming, no surprises. And October's the perfect time to upgrade, with shorter days and darker evenings creeping in. Whether you're tackling weekend projects, organizing your storage, or just trying to see clearly in the basement, these lights turn night into day. They're also energy efficient, which means you'll save money on electricity without sacrificing brightness. They might cost a bit more up front, but here's the deal. You buy them once, and you're done. No more hunting for replacements. No more temporary fixes. Just permanent, crystal-clear lighting where and when you need it. So ask yourself, how many bulbs have you replaced in the last 5 years? What if you never had to again? That's the kind of value Sam's Club delivers with these lights. And once they're up, you'll wish you'd done it years ago. 4. Rubbermaid Brute Commercial Trash Can. Let's be honest. Most home trash cans are a joke. They crack, they tip, the lids stop working, and before you know it, you're back at the store buying another one. That ends now. Because at Sam's Club, the Rubbermaid Brute Commercial Trash Can is the real deal. Built to take a beating and still stand tall. Contractors use these. Restaurants rely on them. And yes, they're probably overkill for a regular home, but that's exactly what makes them perfect. When something's designed to survive a commercial kitchen, it won't flinch at whatever your household throws at it. One Sam's Club customer said his Brute can survive years of outdoor exposure, snow piled on top, and even a raccoon attack, and it's still good as new. No cracks, no busted wheels, no warping from the sun. October is cleanup season. Falling leaves, garage organizing, pre-winter purging, and this is the kind of tool that handles it all without needing a backup. This isn't some soft-touch bin that looks nice and breaks next spring. It's a workhorse built to outlast trends, weather, and wear. You'll pay more than you would for a flimsy plastic bin from the corner store. But here's the question. How many of those have you replaced already? Probably 2 or 3 just in the last few years. With the Brute from Sam's Club, you buy it once and never think about it again. Once it's sitting in your garage or backyard, doing its job year after year, you'll wonder why you didn't grab it sooner. 3. Members Mark Stainless Steel Work Table, NSF certified. Looking for something from Sam's Club that doesn't just last, but works harder the longer you own it? The Members Mark Stainless Steel Work Table is built like restaurant-grade equipment because that's exactly what it is. NSF certified, rust-resistant, with an adjustable shelf that supports real weight, not decorative nonsense. Whether you're meal prepping, fixing tools, or setting up a BBQ zone, this table is made to take abuse and come back for more. One buyer turned his into a backyard BBQ prep station 6 years ago. It's been through rain, sun, snow, and the chaos of outdoor cookouts, and it still looks solid. No rust, no wobble, no signs of wear. If you've ever had a table warp, sag, or start falling apart after one season, this is your wake-up call. October's the perfect time to set up for cold weather projects or holiday prep, and this table handles it all. You could spend less and then spend again when it bends or breaks. Or you could invest once in something that's ready to handle anything you throw at it, year after year. Sam's Club didn't cut corners with this one. And once it's in your garage, kitchen, or patio setup, it won't be moving anytime soon. 2. Lifetime Folding Table, HDPE plus steel. If there's one item at Sam's Club that's earned its reputation by pure endurance, it's the Lifetime Folding Table. This table has shown up at BBQs, reunions, holiday dinners, and outdoor events for decades, and for good reason. It simply doesn't break. It's made from heavy-duty HDPE plastic and powder-coated steel, making it both weatherproof and impact-resistant. When most folding tables warp, snap, or buckle under pressure, this one shrugs it off like nothing happened. One Sam's Club member said theirs has been through 10 Thanksgivings, 4 tailgates, 2 garage sales, and even got used as a makeshift workbench, and it still folds and locks like the first day. Whether it's October tailgate season or you're prepping for the holidays, this table adapts to whatever you throw at it. Need to set up extra seating in a pinch? Hosting grandkids and need something that won't tip over when they lean on it? This table is that reliable backup you'll keep reaching for. Yes, it's pricier than those thin plastic ones at the big box stores. But how many of those have you cracked, lost a leg on, or thrown out? The Lifetime Table from Sam's Club isn't a disposable piece. It's part of your setup for years to come. You'll use it more than you ever expected, and it'll handle every moment without fail. So the question is, are you buying a table for one event, or one that can carry your family through a lifetime of them? 1. Algason Farms Emergency Food Supply 30-Day Kit. Here's where things get real. This item from Sam's Club isn't about daily use, it's about being ready when it counts. The Augason Farms Emergency Food Supply 30-Day Kit is designed to last up to 30 years sealed. Whether it's a sudden power outage, winter storm, or a supply chain hiccup like we saw not long ago, this kit gives you something most people don't have: peace of mind. You buy it once, and it just sits there, ready. One family shared that during a brutal winter storm, when grocery shelves were empty and roads were closed, this kit kept them fed for over a week. With October being the peak of hurricane season in some areas, and a time when many start thinking about winter prep, this is the smartest item on the list. It's food security that waits quietly until it's needed. And when it's needed, it's priceless. It might seem like a big upfront investment, but how much is it worth to know that your family won't go hungry in a crisis? We spend money on insurance we hope to never use. This is food insurance. So here's the question. Would you rather scramble in an emergency or quietly open a storage bin and know you're covered? The Augustin Farms kit from Sam's Club might just be the most important thing you ever buy. If you like deals that make sense, don't miss my next video. 11 Walmart clearance items that are shockingly cheap right now. It's packed with hidden gems, and you'll want to grab them before they're gone.